Tank was so chill after every round. He was never overexerting himself. Frank Martin breathing hard. The moment was so big for him. Drew and Bob, if y'all want to come up, you got to be a subscriber. So when you in there and you making your own self tired, when you tense, you know what I mean? You jumping halfway across the ring just to dodge. All that makes you fatigued. Now you're no longer at your best. Tank was so relaxed in that fight, so calm and collected, and he showed the difference. But Floyd Mayweather used to always train him during the fights and say, look, 12 rounds, you got a long time. Take your time, take your time. That's the difference between professional pacing and amateur pacing.
Oh, okay, I see.
The professionals in a championship fight is 12 rounds. So that's what? That's 36 minutes of action. So if I don't get you in the first 10, I get you in 20. Hell, if I don't get you in 30, I still got 6 more minutes to get your ass. So it's a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Okay, I see what you said. So you gotta control your pacing.
Your pacing, your breathing, your calmness, your nerves. If you don't control those things, you're gonna gas yourself out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You gotta have a certain level of confidence to be in the line of fire and to be relaxed.
And did you see Oscar's latest clapback Thursday?
No.
He basically kind of threw Kid Austin under the bus. He's saying, like, all right, Zepeda fight fell through. You could go fight anybody else you want, but instead you're going to fight my 22-year-old prospect who has no experience.
But, Levi, think about it. The Zepeda fight didn't fall through. Oscar and Zepeda, they cooked up that injury, bro.
I know.
So, Oscar basically, he trying to make himself look like the good guy and Shakur like the bad guy, but Oscar is the one who started this. Oscar is the reason Shakur had to fight Floyd Schofield because he's protecting William Zepeda. So he can clap back if he want. I see the force.
Yeah, but he tried protecting his own fighter by saying he wasn't worth fighting.
Made that fight happen with Zepeda and Shakur. So something must have fell through because at first Oscar was like, I ain't letting Zepeda fight Shakur only if he signed with us. Only if he signed with us, and ain't no boxing saying she gonna make him fight Shakur.
Even if he signed with him, Oscar not dumb. Oscar understands. Oscar fought Floyd, so Oscar knows when somebody has a certain style, a certain athleticism, quickness, jab, all of that. He knows when somebody has all those tools, and he knows what the results are gonna be when you get in there with somebody with those tools. So Oscar knows on Zepeda's best day, he cannot beat Shakur Stevenson. That's why he doesn't want Zepeda to fight him. Zepeda almost lost to Tevin Farmer, who's 3 levels beneath Shakur, who's old, who hasn't fought really in years. Tevin Farmer came back, had one fight, they robbed him in that fight, and then he fought again and almost beat Zepeda at 34 years old. So it's just crazy. I mean, it just show you that Shakur is way up there with the levels, bro. Shakur actually motivates me when I hear him talk about the way he dedicated his life to it. And how many days he put into it. His days where I'm sick, and I said I still got to train because he showed me when you really getting after it, your skill level just goes up so much to the point where dudes they're not gonna be able to catch you. And Shakur learned that from Bud. He learned that from Bud.
Yeah. More people got to put respect on Shakur's name. He's putting in the work. He wants to fight everybody, but nobody wants to fight him. It's ridiculous.
But Levi, it's like the world. Let me tell you something I learned about the world. The world, they have these sayings and stuff, but the truth is, what people really want is different from what they say they want. Like a woman will say she want a good man, but you and I know a lot of them, they want degenerates, they want thugs, they want fun guys. So that's how the world is. The world, they say they want boxing to be at its best. They say they want a real champion, a hard worker. Shakur shows up, works hard, wins, undefeated, calls out everybody, and they make fun of him because they say dislike his style. Loma, well not Loma, well let's see who else has a very defensive style that they like. Loma ain't knocking nobody out.
That's facts.
But I don't think Loma is as good as people make him out to be. Loma lost to Tio.
On, bro. We ain't finna do
he
that,
lost to Tio and he lost to Devin.
That was close with Tio.
Anybody that lost to Devin, he's not good.
Wait, it's okay to lose against top opponents.
Anybody
who lost to Devin. Loma is one of the most skilled fighters of all time.
Anybody that lost to Devin Haney is not a good fighter.
No, come on.
The thing about it is this, guy. Loma is not clutch. Loma is not as clutch as he should be with a skill level that high. Loma has one of the highest skill levels of all time, but he can shit the bed in the big moment. He's done it
I
multiple
think
times.
I think he was on roids early in his career.
Bro, come on.
man.
Loma was small, bro.
Loma.
Ask
Roman
me
was
why I
not
think
that
that.
Come on,
Ask
Jaffe.
me why I think that though.
Jonathan,
Why you think
Why?
that?
bro, you gonna say something?
I ain't never seen nobody cut the ring off on Rigodal like that except
Oh.
for Loma. And after I saw that, I
That's
said
because
he
that's
gotta
how
be
good
on
Loma
roids.
is.
Yeah, that's a testament to
How
how
is
good.
that- how
That's
is
a
that
That's
testament
how
to
good he
he
is, bro. Jonathan,
No.
you got so.
Rigondeaux was jumping up in weight and was 38 years old.
He
So how does cutting
he
the ring
lost
okay,
he
okay,
lost
okay.
he
anything
lost
do
to
with
Devin
PED?
Haney. He lost to Devin
Yeah, he
Haney.
lost to Devin Haney, one of the best at lightweight. At that
Yeah,
point.
what?
like how was that such
That was a
a
very
Such a-
close.
He
That was a
Devin
very
Haney was the
close
best at
fight. A lot
lightweight.
of
He lost
people
to
don't
he lost to one of the
count
best at
still think
lightweight.
Loma won.
And it was a close ass fight.
Devin
Lost to one of
can't be the
best-
best at lightweight because he didn't beat or fight everybody at lightweight who we consider
He
best.
All right,
tried to.
Jaffe, let me ask you this.
Bro,
No, he
Watching
didn't.
the Loma,
Bro,
watching the
he
Haney
tried to
Loma
fight-
fight.
he tried to
No. Loma is not one of the greatest fighters of all time by far.
No,
But
no.
Loma is one of the most skilled fighters. There's a difference.
Yeah, both skilled.
Like for example, you got dudes like Jamal Crawford. Jamal Crawford is super skilled.
Jamal
He can
Charlo.
do things with the basketball that
You mean Charlo?
accomplished.
No, he
Huh?
needs Jamal Crawford.
Oh, you mean Jamal Crawford? I thought you meant
Yeah, I mean
Charlo.
Jamal Crawford.
I thought you meant
Jamal
Charlo.
Crawford, one of the most skilled basketball players of all time. He's nowhere
Oh.
near. He's nowhere near basketball great.
Yeah,
That's Loma.
and John.
And Loma has accomplished some things. He's more accomplished than Jamal Crawford, of course. But Loma not one of the greatest fighters of all time. Hell no.
Nah, he's not one great. But Jonathan, look at it
can't
like
be. He
this.
lost
Oh,
to Devin.
Jonathan, look at it like this. Devin was
He's
one of
just
the best at
super
lightweight.
skilled.
Devin was one of the best at lightweight at that time, and Loma put on a close fight with Devin. It was a good fight. It was a close fight. He just didn't.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people
he
who
just
still
didn't take
think
the Devin
Loma
that 12th
won.
round.
Yeah,
That 12th
exactly.
round,
It was a
he
really,
taking
it
it
was
Devin
a
like he
damn
should.
near a split decision.
Yeah, he took off the 12th round, and I mean, I think Devin won
Yeah,
the fight.
even
overall.
then, he didn't take the 12th round off completely. He still did effective work in that round.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just thought he
Jaffe
just thought he
smoking
won the
that
fight, so he took 12th round. He took it off. a
No,
little
I
bit.
ain't knowing it right now. I'm super
No,
sober
Loma
right
took
now.
the 12 round.
If I was on that Zot, I'd
Loma
be
and
putting
Haney
his
was
ass out.
tired. They both was tired. But Haney was able to push through the 12
Yeah,
Loma.
that's because
And
Haney.
then Loma tried to make an
Hell
excuse talking about he thought he won. No, your old ass got tired.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
And
Nah,
that's
but
okay.
no,
You know,
I
he
ain't
is
gonna
old.
lie.
That
But
bullshit,
Haney dog
man.
for pushing for that. Haney was definitely tired. He was pushing for that 12th round. He a dog for that. But Haney was trying to fight everybody at lightweight. Tank didn't want to fight him. Shakur wanted to fight him. They were gonna set up a deal, but then Shakur went another route. And
Well, we all know Shakur made a dumb decision, but now
it cost him.
Shakur has been blessed. He's been blessed with Floyd Schofield, somebody that's young and dumb.
Nah, it's his
Doesn't
daddy.
know what he really
His
getting
daddy
himself
feeding him
into.
ideas.
And then
His
Shakur
daddy over there
go
boosting his
for
ego, stroking
another
his
beautiful
ego.
performance. With Schofield.
Yes, Cam on the beat Loma is amazing, but he's just not clutch. That's why he's 17, 18, and 3 or something.
Hey,
Look
hey,
at that record,
hey.
18
Schofield's
and
dad.
3. Nobody's greatest, bro. Come on, bro. Come on with that shit. I'm moving
Floyd
on.
Schofield's dad is doing the most. I feel like he's gonna get his son into trouble.
Nah, he just
He's
promoting.
gonna
He
get
is.
stuck into $1 million trouble.
Yeah, in fact, he's just promoting the fight so he can make that money.
His dad is gonna get his ass whooped.
But his
Hey.
son genuinely believe it. But his dad know for
Bro,
sure.
they
he
gonna
get whooped.
make $1 million.
Well, listen, Floyd Schofield is an athlete. He has the potential to hurt Shakur. The thing is, the stamina. Like, the championship boxing is way different. Championship level boxing is way different.
He's gonna flag the
So,
dude. This one.
Shakur understands pacing to a T. Floyd Schofield showed his last fight, he doesn't understand pacing at all. So, it's not even about whether or not he can beat Shakur. Can he beat himself? Can he have the energy to go 12 rounds? I don't think
KJ.
so.
He don't even got distance
I don't think
management
about
down
the
either.
energy because I.
He doesn't have distance management now.
He's
Well,
smothering
KJ, I don't
his
think about
shots.
like the stamina. Like if Floyd Schofield can have Pacquiao stamina, it wouldn't matter. Like he can
No,
skill
well, you
level.
tripping.
No, bro, it's a
If a
skill
person
gap.
has stamina, they can get knocked down, get up, keep on throwing. You can be a sloppy fighter if you got crazy stamina like that. And you can start to wear down the skill fighter. That's
Nah,
one of the
Chris.
reasons why Maidana made it look competitive with Floyd. That stamina is the big thing. A stamina and a chin. These are some of the most underrated aspects of boxing. If you have world-class stamina and a world-class chin, that means you're always in the fight. You're not going to get knocked out. You're not going to get tired.
And that's
Yeah,
exactly
also, yeah,
why
but KJ,
people was
the skill-
hyping
the
up
skill gap is too
Zepeda
big
because he would
for-
throw 1,000 punches in a fight. That's
Bro, y'all
that's
don't
exactly
understand. Bro, the
what's hyping
skill
him up.
gap is too big. He can have all the stamina he wants. It won't
It's not
matter.
about that. We've seen fighters beat dudes with more skill than them, bro. You think Mike Donna got more skills than AB? You sadly
Hell no.
you think
No.
You think that? You
Hell
think Marciano
no.
had more skills than any of them brothers that he beat? As a child, Joe Watson,
or did Frazier have more skills than Ali?
Exactly. Not about just skills, bro.
Just real quick.
Lomachenko got more skills than Loma had more skills than T.O. and Devin Haney. And he damn sure got more skills than Lito.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on.
It's not about no skills, but it's a complete package.
I ain't gonna lie, KJ.
Me personally, the reason people say, "Oh, how you going a 15-mile run?" Because I'm gonna whoop my own ass before I allow you to whoop my ass.
And one more thing on Devin Haney.
Like,
He's supposed to be the best lightweight we ever
It's
seen,
cute.
or one of the best lightweights at the time. He has no title defenses. He
Yes,
was
he
the
does.
best.
Bro, Jaffe, what you got against
He
Denver,
was
bro?
defending-
Like,
He
He
just
has
so
one
trash.
undisputed-
Bro.
I think, he is so garbage, and people like you, y'all
He had
get
7
out
title
here, y'all
defenses.
acting like
When the
Devin
fuck
is
you gotta
good.
subscribe to come up.
Devin's not good.
Jaffe,
Just
admit it.
bro, look at what Devin
Devin had
did.
7 title
He be-
defenses.
Who is Devin
look what
fighting
Devin
next,
did.
y'all?
Jaffe, Devin became undisputed.
Levi said Devin got 7 title defenses, Jaffe.
Against who?
Oh my God,
Well,
bro,
well,
Jaffe.
I mean, I'll
against
Google it. Hold on. I'll Google
One was
it.
the
Hold on.
rematch
Jaffe,
of
look,
Cambosis,
Jaffe,
and one
look who he beat.
was with Loma.
He was
Wait,
undisputed.
say it again, Levi.
Some guys, Jojo Diaz, and the 2 Cambosis fights, and Loma. That's 4.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, bro,
Who's the
Jaffe,
other guys?
look who he beat.
And then
bro.
Linares. Linares
Okay,
wasn't one
my
of them.
last question on
He
Devin
said
Haney's
thoughts about
resume.
Boots avoiding Virgil.
My
Boots shouldn't
last
just jump up
question.
and fight
My
Virgil.
last
That'd be
question on
dumb.
Devin Haney's resume. This goes to open table.
I think
Who
Boots,
has
Boots
named
and
one?
Eddie tried to
who
make
has-
Ortiz
who-
come
who
down
has
and fight
Devin-
him for his title.
Who has Devin fought a mandatory? How many mandatories Devin fought? How many times Devin said, "Hey, you gotta fight"? this guy?
Jaffe, that's like me calling Canelo trash because Canelo don't want to fight William Skull ass.
For the
Okay,
IBF
we're
side,
not talking about
fuck
Canelo.
that.
Jojo
We're
Diaz
not
was a
talking about
mandatory.
Canelo at the end of his career. He not building it. Canelo at the end of his career.
Bro,
How many mandatories
Jaffe,
has Devin fought?
Jaffe, how you gonna call
I mean-
an undisputed champion trash?
At the end of the day, Devin
Who'd he take
Devin's
the belt
kinda
from?
irrelevant to the.
He took him from Cambosis, who took
He
him
took
off
him
of
from Cambosis.
Teo.
Okay, is Cambosis good?
No,
He
but he
alright.
took him
Alright.
off of Teo, so he
No,
worthy
oh,
at the
wait,
time.
hold on, but Jaffe,
He ain't
he-
bad.
but
I mean, he alright.
Oh, but Jaffe, he beat Lomachenko.
Loma's trash. I mean, okay, not trash.
Jaffe,
Come on,
Not
Jaffe.
trash. Not trash. Loma's not as good. Loma's not elite.
Jaffe.
Loma is just overrated. They try to act like this is the
Yeah.
thing about Loma.
Thank
Loma is a great fighter. They try to act like he was one of the greats of all time.
Nah, he's
No.
great of all time, but he's
Loma
good.
is just a great fighter. He's not one of them ones
Nah.
with Floyd. They try to put him with Floyd, Ray Leonard,
No,
Ray
no,
Robinson.
no,
He's
no,
Ali.
no.
He's not that. He's
No.
a great
Nah, so-
fighter, but he's not an all-time
Yeah,
great.
no,
That's
so
it.
Loma not one
But
great
they
all time.
trying to put Devin up there like that too.
No, bro. So
No, they
Loma's
can't do
he's
that.
not.
That's the Ryan thing.
Nah,
That's the
oh,
Ryan thing.
so
You can't.
Jaffe, Loma's great. He's great. He's not like an all-time elite, but he's great. Devin beat a great fighter in Lomachenko. He beat Linares. He beat Jojo Diaz. Come on, what we talking about, Justin?
But I wanted
Okay.
to talk,
He's
KJ, I
undisputed.
wanted to talk to you about that Carmel, that 14.8 pounds overweight.
He was just trying to get out of the fight.
That
He's a
turkey day
hoe.
got his ass.
I think that's really unprofessional, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but he said that they made him weigh in. It seemed like they made him weigh in like a humiliation ritual because he pretty much knew that he wasn't fighting because they lost his blood work.
Yeah,
So
I
why
think.
would they make him weigh in if they knew that he wasn't going to fight unless they wanted it to make news and headlines?
Yeah, I think he meant what he was saying because I don't think any of us knew he was going to be fighting.
I mean, yeah, like who the fuck?
I knew he was
I did.
supposed to fight with 2 other TMT fighters. Some other prospects from TMT. It was like a TMT card.
I
with-
heard it was Danny Garcia promoted event. I didn't know Danny Garcia was putting on an event.
Nah, Danny Garcia promoted Carmel last fight. I think he with Carmel right now.
Yeah, Swift. Then you go.
Wait, he's not with Floyd?
No,
He
no,
went
he's
out
still
there
with
with my
Floyd.
boy Lar.
He's still with Floyd, but it's just that
Oh,
PBC
yeah.
only do like
Bro,
4
yeah,
events
bro,
a year,
Lawrence,
and Carmel
yeah.
can't fight on 4 events
Whoa,
a year.
yeah.
He's trying to.
Wait, speaking
Oh,
of
KJ,
Lara,
you saw-
I think they're gonna have Eubank fight Lara.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah,
He
KJ,
ain't
you
gonna
saw
get
it.
his ass whooped.
Yeah, Laura
Like
whooping
Steve
Eubank.
Harvey would say, whooped.
Bro, Laura whooping Eubank. Eubank is sloppy as hell. Laura is on that ass.
And Laura, like you understand, here is Landy Laura and Rigondeaux. They both have been knocking out these young cats, these prospects. They're both over 40. I don't know who keep matching these young boys up with these master boxers from Cuba.
Dang.
And they're knocking these cats out.
Bro,
They are
bro,
knocking these motherfuckers
yeah,
out.
people
Go look at the
understand,
box
bro.
record. I went and watched the fight. Rigondeaux has knocked out 3 up-and-coming prospects. Lara has knocked out 2.
Yeah,
And
you
you saw what
understand.
they did to Danny.
They
You
don't
saw what they did to
understand
Danny.
that. They, bro,
Is
that's
Eubanks
because
still a
because Law
prospect?
41, he just gonna lose that. Bro,
Huh?
bro, what you supposed to say?
I said Eubank ain't no prospect.
No,
I
we're
see
not
what
talking
you're
about
Eubank has never been a champion.
Eubank not really. Eubank is a guy where if his father wasn't Eubank, you wouldn't know who he is.
Yeah,
But
nepotism.
he might get his ass knocked
Yeah,
out.
we
That's one thing I know. He is a sleeper agent.
Yeah, but
Somebody get put back down.
we don't understand, like, just because Law 41 don't meet, this man is a seasoned veteran, a highly skilled seasoned veteran in the game.
It's not even just that. It's the fact that the Cubans, that style, when you watch Laura, when you watch Rigondeaux, they literally are aiming for those vital points. They're not, the entire time, they're sitting there measuring until they land that big shot.
Oh, that's good.
And these young kids don't understand. You get there with somebody like that, you need to throw a bunch of punches, and you gotta, they're old, so you gotta remind them that they old by putting that pressure on their body. Remind them,
Eubank ain't doing that.
Pretty hard, but you're an old man.
Yeah, bro,
These young niggas don't know what they're doing, bro.
Bro, Eubank ain't doing that. He just a sloppy ass fighter. He's
You
not
ain't gonna
doing
get his ass knocked out.
he getting whooped. He not doing
And
it.
Eubank's
Laura
already
was
gotten his
boxing.
ass
One thing
beat.
about Laura and Rigondeaux and Cuban Cats, that's all they've been doing since they were 6 years old. They love it.
That's why
they
Law
can stop
has
you
to
when you got
retire
money.
yet. He love boxing. That's why
Yeah,
he got a belt at
they
60.
want it.
He got a whole belt at 60.
Brady is at 30. Danny don't want to do this shit no more. Laura's still happy to train. Big ass
Yeah.
ball spot in his head. Happy to be out there. Let him hands go.
Yeah, Law is happy as hell. He train all day.
And I'm telling you, Lara's probably at the stage where he's found his old man strength.
Rigondeaux had a pressure cooker that blew up in his face. He came back from that and still went to go fight.
Yo,
There is
he
Cuban
would,
style heavyweights. It's actually
I'm
one
gonna knock
coming up right
Eubank
now.
out. I fight at 160. I walk around.
Well, you already had a Cuban style heavyweight that Deontay Wilder was able to beat.
No, I'm not talking about Cuban.
Luis
There's
Ortiz.
another one that's coming up too. He's pretty good. I forgot his name.
Even
Come on, Frank
Frank
Sanchez.
Sanchez. I think
Yeah, Frank Sanchez,
Frank
but
Sanchez is
he's not gonna fight. They're not gonna get that boy a chance. He can fight though.
Oh,
he got one. He was on the Fury.